Hi everyone, welcome to this video on the basics of RF testing components, connectors and cables. I'm Kalyani. Today we are start the understanding what RF really is and why it is important in our wireless world. Coming to the introduction of RF. RF stands for radio frequency. It's a range of electromagnetic waves that carries information wirelessly, and its frequency range is about 3 kilohertz to 300 gigahertz, which is a huge range. And you use RF every day, whether it's Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, radio broadcast, or even your cell phone. We use RF for all these purposes. And coming to the overview of the RF testing, it evaluates the RF component and RF system performance. Since RF is everywhere, making sure RF devices and uh, system work well is very important. That's where the RF test comes in. RF testing helps us to measure the signal quality, strength, and ensure the device meet the standard. So we you get the reliable communication without interference. And the key parameters is a for calculating all these parameters, like frequency, return loss, VSWR, insertion loss, gain, and noise figure linearity. Um, Coming to the key RF components, the components which used for RF measurement, RF components mostly for signal transferring, we use antennas, amplifiers, filters, mixers, oscillators, attenuators, couplers, and splitters. Coming to the antennas will convert the electrical signals into the electromagnetic waves, and these are these will be the end of the like transmitter antenna and receiving antenna at the transmission side and receiving side. Coming to these amplifiers, it will boost the RF signal. LNAs and PNAs, low noise amplifiers and power amplifiers. Examples: filters. It will select the particular frequency bands like low pass filter, high pass filter, band pass filter. And mixers, this is also one component, RF component. It is used for frequency shifting of the frequencies, and oscillators will generate the RF signals. Oscillators and attenuators and couplers and splitters, these all we can learn in the future videos. And RF connectors, these are also used for RF measurements. RF connectors, these are the types of RF connectors: SMA, N type, BNCs, TNCs, MCX, and MMCX. Compact connectors. SMA is used up to, these connectors are used up to 18 gigahertz, which is threaded one, like screw fashioned, and N type is a rugged one. It is used for the frequencies up to 11 gigahertz. BNC connectors up to 4 gigahertz. Quick connect, for the quick connect we use this. And TNC is a threaded BNC variant. This is also like similar to BNC. Coming to the cables, RF cables are of three types. They are coaxial cables, semi-rigid, and flexible cables. Coaxial cables is like coaxial cables specification is RG58, RG142, RG213. Semi-rigid is like a C shape for it's a semi-rigid, and flexible is like a normal wire. It's a normal cable. We can use it for transferring the signals like for connecting the components, these cables are used. And the specifications should be impedance matching should be 50 ohms, and attenuation power handling. uh, Best practices for RF testing is, before connecting to the component, first we have to ensure the regular calibration of the equipment is there or not, or else the proper connector handling, all the connectors are connected well, and managing the cables carefully. Like if we use the flexible cables, it will fold, it will bend. If even a small bend will give the performance variant. And control the environment. We should have a temperature, humidity, like we should have a EMI EMC chambers, which we can discuss in the future. And use shield enclosures to reduce noise, like anechoic chambers. uh, Common RF test components, these are all components are tested previously used, previously which we have discussed about RF connectors, cables, and components. These are all tested with the equipments, that is network analyzer, signal generator, spectrum analyzer, power meter, and oscilloscope. um, these are the components. How to common RF connectors, common RF connectors, and how to test the RF devices, uh, and specialized equipments like network analyzers, spectrum analyzers, and best practices for this. If you are excited to dive into the RF technology and testing, um, in the next video, we will start with deep dive into the RF component. Uh, Thank you. See you soon.